Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. Knives on the table today are headed to Jake Smith, aka the Medford guy in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. There are a lot of super sexy knives on the table. I don't want to talk too much about him because we already know how much we love Jakey Jake. Let's see what's headed his way. All right, we're going to start with the Nosferatu flippers. Clearly, we are in the middle of a run of Nosferatu flippers, so I'm going to kind of run through them because there are a lot of similarities here. These are all S45VN. Note the 4 stamped on the blade. This one is all tumbled with our Art Nouveau laser engraving. That's what I call it anyway. It's got kind of an Art Nouveau appeal. It's leaves and flora and just very cool. So tumbled with blue hardware and blue clip with that laser engraving on it. The second one, tumbled blade with old school tumbled bronze to violet fade and bronze hardware. Oh, cool. And a bronze to violet fade brushed on the clip. I love the two-tone. I love that this is kind of muted and that's shiny. Nice juxtaposition there. Then we have a black blade handles with bronze hardware and a brushed bronze clip. And PVD blade with faced bronze handles and PVD hardware. And then the clip is a PVD base with brushed bronze flats, so 2 tones. I love that you can see the PVD kind of around the perimeters there. That's a very cool effect. The next one, PVD blade and handles again, and we have this pinstriping that looks a little bit more, you know, it looks, they really took the rounded chamfered edge around nicely. Sometimes the pinstriping you'll see on the Infractions in just a minute, it's very minimal, but this is really a nice rounded chamfered edge, and this is our pen flame anno, and it gets that very cool rainbow effect. They went in and pinstriped the clip as well. The last, oh no, not the last, getting close there. Reverse tuxedo with the new tumbled finish, so it does have that shinier look. And reverse tuxedo is the PVD blade and hardware and clip with tumbled handles. And then we have our gun grip. Again, this is laser engraved. You'll see it's on both sides. The reason that it is on both sides is because this does not have a locking mechanism. It's not a spring. Therefore, we don't struggle with the change in the titanium that the heat can cause. So that's the gun grip. It's got a very cool texture to it. It adds an interesting look. As you get your hands on there and the oils change the color, it has a very nice rainbow fade to it. And there's that bronze brushed flats with a PVD base on the clip. All right, those are all the Nosferatu flippers. Now we have Infractions. Again, all of these are S45VN. And again, they do look similar. The first one here is PVD everything with blue pinstriping. And on this knife, it is very minimal because the chamfer, well, you can see it's a little bit more rounded here. And then as we hit some of the finer points here, because of the milled recesses, it gets a little bit more streamlined. On the back side as well, and on the clip. The next one here is the same thing, but in bronze. So you'll notice a nice rounded chamfered edge. It sleeks out here at the front. It's on the clip and on the back side as well. Next one, blackout. Very straightforward. My favorite Infraction on the table. Low vis, blackout, just an awesome handler's knife there. Again, black handles, black blade, flamed hardware, brushed and flamed clip. I mean, this knife right here, ugh, butter, like butter. Last one here, tumbled blades, tumbled blade, tumbled handles, blue hardware, and a brushed blue clip. All right, those are all the Infractions. And then Jake has 3 Necromancers headed his way. These are our newest version neck knife. It has that OD green G10 handles, S35VN. You'll see the stamp on the spine of the blade right underneath the MKT logo. Tumbled finish. And then this does come with a Kydex sheath. It's in a bag here, but you can see it's OD green. It's got an adjustable paracord wrap, which means that when you put it around your neck, you can adjust the length. We have a single Nosferatu Auto. This bad boy, not for everybody. I mean, it is loud, it is cool, it's Mardi Gras, so get it out when you want to party, just be careful. PVD clip with brushed violet flats. Super cool. All right, now we have MIDI Marauders. These are all S35VN. The first one here, PVD drop point blade, PVD handles, flamed hardware, and a brushed and flamed clip. Again, that's a thicker version of the Slim. So this is point, you know, and I would liken this to the 187 series that got its name from the thickness of the blade and the handles. So when you talk about the 187 drop point flipper, RMP, all of those, they got their name because the handles were 0.187 in thickness and the blade was 0.190, close enough, right? So all 0.187. And that is the same situation with the MIDI Marauder. Same thickness on the blade and handles, gives it a nice, good, chunky grip. I love it. This has really come into its own here, the MIDI Marauder. And when you throw a Vulcan blade on it and some hand sculpting, just a completely different level. S35 Vulcan Tonto, dragon skin handles with a bead blasted cement undertone, brushed bronze flats, bronze hardware, and a brushed bronze clip. Badass. I love that really gladiator feel to it. This one's a little bit shinier. Same sculpting, but it's got the pen flame ano, so it's got more of a, I would say, a fish scale appeal. Similar, it really does look like fish scales. S35 Vulcan drop point on this one, blue hardware, and oh, that's a very cool effect there in the clip. That little stripe of color on there. Okay, the last MIDI Marauder reverse tuxedo. PVD drop point blade, tumbled handles, PVD hardware, and clip and breaker. A single Marauder H on the table, tumbled and flamed. So a flamed Terminator is what I would call that. Tumbled blade, old school tumbled handles, brushed and flamed clip, and flamed hardware. This is one of my favorite clips on any of our knives that we have. I love it. Nice contouring, nice robust deep carry. USMC Fighter Flipper, Magna Cut. We are at the end of our Magna Cut run, so you'll see a few more of these come through. I love this. This is that multi-G10 laser engraving, and it's laid on PVD, so you lose those colors that you'll see on the fixed fighter, but that's really what it was supposed to replicate. On black, it looks like wood grain, just absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I love it. PVD hardware, pommel, and clip. This one here, ghosted billowing flag on black handles, tumbled blade, bronze hardware, brushed bronze pommel, and a brushed bronze clip. And then last on the table, two TFF1s. This is the slimmest version of this model, Fat Daddy being the thickest. TFFH, H stands for hybrid, is in the middle. And then the TFF1 is the slimmest version. What a great value for such a big knife. This is Starry Starry Night, one of my favorites still to this day. Bronze hardware, a brushed and flamed clip with a lot of action and movement. It just is absolutely perfectly done. Wow. One of my favorite face and flames ever. And there's another dragon skin. Bead blast cement in the undertones again. Faced bronze flats, a violet hardware, beautiful colors on the Vulcan finish, and a brushed and bronze clip. Yay! So the Medford guy is stoked to be getting a nice, healthy shipment headed his way again. Reach out to him, themedfordguy.com. He is very available, very hands-on, very emotive. He's just got a great personality. Jake works with everybody. Good guy. Reach out to him. See what you can get in your pocket today. Keep watching the videos. Till next time. Peace.